Hello again, everybody. My name is Effing Controller, and we're playing more Betrayal at Krondor. And we just started Chapter 5, which began with Jimmy and Locklear stumbling upon Patris, who is my new favorite character in this game, because he's a redneck magician, and that's really all that you need to say. That seals the deal right there, as far as I'm concerned. So we're supposed to take Patris back to North Warden, which I'm assuming is north. Let's actually look at the map. We have a map for such things. And it's not going to be there probably. There we go. That's it. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I'll go take the scenic route. I guess that's one of my dilemmas with this game is, well, it's been something I've talked about before, but I do want to try to see as much as I can. Even though this Let's Play has been going on for almost 2 years, I do feel kind of obliged to see things. Now, speaking of things that we are seeing, there are enemies ahead, and I'm kind of ignoring them. Probably not a good idea. We should probably just go ahead and approach these fellows. It's a Mordhell spellcaster. That's a goblin, I think. And I think that's a witch. There's another dude over here. I'm going to try to sneak up on them. Let's actually look at our equipment, too. I did that at the end of the last episode. And yes, these guys are pretty under-equipped. James is in pretty good shape, but he could have a little bit of a problem with this group, especially with 2 casters. Let's just try to sneak up on him here. Damn it. Okay, well, this is the right choice. We want to neutralize their casters immediately, because it's going to be a huge problem if we don't. Also, kind of shielding Patris is a good choice. Can I... Okay. Let's see what spells he's got. Fetters of Rhyme. That's what I'm looking for mostly. Skyfire and then Evil Seek. Ooh, that's tempting. Actually, I might just go ahead and cast that, but... Spare Thy Eyes, that's not gonna work, I don't think. Steelfire and Invitation. I think... He only moves 2, that's funny. Damn. I think I'm gonna go with Evil Seek here. I'm undecided. Fetters of Rhyme is a really good spell, because it can freeze your opponent, but I don't know if we're going to be able to freeze that spellcaster, so I think I'm going to go with Evil Seek. And, should I go ahead and... I'll do a baseline one here. Hopefully, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to cast it on this guy, and then, yes, it is going to go to him. And it didn't kill anybody. That was really what I was hoping for. Okay, well that works. Ooh. That looked kind of painful. Yeah, go ahead and take a little breather there, friend. Ooh. Okay. Patris can rest some more. Hey, alright, well, that was okay. We did okay. Who got some levels here? Oh, dear God. Oh, we haven't seen him in a while, so that could be partly why that is. Let's look at Patris. Yeah, we need to get him working on his Aki casting and defense for sure. I don't know if I care too much about his melee. I'm going to go ahead and leave that alone. Did we kind of just generally level up in between chapters? Because Locklear's stuff was all red, too. I don't know. Locklear doesn't need to have lockpick anymore, because we've got Jimmy in the party. We don't have a bard anymore, either. We don't have Owen with us. Locklear's as good as it gets. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Don't really care about that. We've got plenty of money. So let's loot these corpses. Thank you very much. What is this? A delicious black Nimbus burrito. Oh, they've got armor too. I want that. Ruby. What is this? It's got some blessings on it, but it's not better than Locklear's sword, I'm sure. Yes, it's definitely not. No, 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 no. I don't want you to give him anything. Oh, we've got some redweed brew. Is this for... Yeah, we'll take that. We need to give that to Jimmy, I think. Take the coins. Got a sword that is on fire. That will be helpful. I want to see if there's more armor that I can give. Oh, yes, indeed there is. You take that. Bang these out. Give that to you and that to you. And that to you. And then we'll read this. Black Nimbus. I have no idea what it does. Doesn't matter. Keep clicking that guy. Is there anything over here? Apparently not. It's so difficult looting these guys sometimes. Let's see. Is this spoiled? It is not. Eat hearty, you crazy old fuck. Okay, there we go. Now let's see. We're going north, but I want to see if there's any... Oh, there's just nothing in between us. That's right. Okay, let's just press on then. You know what? I could have probably bypassed that battle because there's a little niche here. Son of a niche. And there's trees, and I'm kind of veering off course here. There's enemies ahead. I'm going to turn around. Yeah, this is, North Warden is kind of north-northeast anyways. There's more enemies. Patras, how you feeling, bud? Not great. Do we have any restoratives? Oh boy, no we don't. We can't camp here. I'm going to run away, and then I'm going to camp. Damn it! I'm going to run away, and then I'm going to camp. There we go. Oh. Marvelous. Splendid! I'm actually going to save the game here. It's actually going to be that one. I made duplicate saves for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with me. So we need to try and see these guys in the darkness here. There we go. I didn't really... That's a caster there. That, I think, is an ogre. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll get the jump on them because of the... Because it's night. Ha! Well, there's quite a few of them. Quite a pretty many. And James can't reach any of them, except for these guys, which I don't really care about. We'll attack this guy. I do... Oh, man, we can't... We could shoot that guy, but... Wasn't much of a spare turn. I think I'm going to cast Evil Seek again. Because we're really close to North Warden. So I'm going to go ahead and risk it. I'm going to do the whole enchilada here. The whole platter. Okay. Because that guy's going to be a problem. Oh my god, I forgot how much damage that does. Yowza. Yeah, you can hear the ambulance coming their way. Good lord. Yep, they're over here, but they're all dead. Just keep driving. Okay, thank you. Well, damn, and they didn't have anything really worthwhile. Crumbs and crackers. There's a body. With spoiled rations and a key. I will take that. It's one of those things where I just feel like... I have to double check this, because I feel like I'm going to miss something on these guys. Because the looting system is not that great. Well, I definitely got all of it, so... Just sucks because sometimes the corpses fall in front of each other. It's just a huge inconvenience for me. Okay, well... Oh, here we go. Let's go to North Warden. It is suddenly daylight out. A treacherously narrow path wound its way up to the front gates of North Warden Castle. I guess a dramatic pause is necessary for taking in the grandeur of this place. Scarcely wide enough to allow two men to walk abreast. So it is impossible to leash up a breast and walk it up this path. Boo. I'm sorry, I just had that image in my head of two guys, like, with a boob. Like, come on, buddy, let's go, come on. Let's go up the trail to North Warden. And the boob is barking, I don't know. Anyways, there's a shop and a palace. Let's go to the shop first. The Ironmonger. Oh, we could actually just buy some really good armor here. I don't know if that's really prudent, but we'll sell that. Can get it back. Oh, they have restoratives, and they have anti-venom. It's really expensive, though. Just thinking things through, just cogitating. Let's actually look at this. Nope. Can I... I'd like to see the stats before I buy it, but okay. We should try to haggle. Who can haggle? Can anybody haggle? It might be a mistake to buy this armor. We've got elven armor anyways. It's 2 steps down from dragon plate armor. We have so much money, it's kind of ridiculous. Well, first things first, we know that we need these. I'll just pay that, that's fine. Have Patras carry these. 3, I guess. But no, we'll go with 6. 5, 6. I'll have to think about this, which is a problem. Okay. Can we sell any of your shit? We have the seal. I don't think we need that anymore, but we can't sell it here. Oilcloth. But we can get rid of this. I'm doing it. There. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna... Apparently I can talk to the Baron here. Let's actually... Oh, there we go. It's kind of weird that they always have that, where you can click on a little spot in the portrait here and get like a little goodie. It's kind of... I guess an Easter egg. We'll call it that. Oh my god, it's George R.R. Martin. And he's wearing like a... Let's see, that there is a good conduct medal. That is a Bronze Star. That's the Vietnam Campaign medal. I guess the digitization kind of is generous, but I'm pretty sure those are just normal medals. But my god, he is portly. And he has a huge talk box. This man is just a huge box of talk. And butter. left as a legacy to North Warden by a baron who cared more about leisure than practicality. The Great Hall was still maintained with a military discipline. No corner of it left unscrubbed or cluttered by the unnecessary. All of this grease kept in vats is entirely necessary, let me assure you. Let's talk to Chunk Style here.
It seems our time for preparation is at an end. 2 of my field captains were found dead in areas through which a Mordhaus strike force will likely come. That leaves me with 1 garrison company and 2 field companies operating under Green commanders. That does not make for an advantage in a siege.
What of Duke Martin? I know he was visiting here. Oh wait, that's not his voice! Ah, blew it! Damn it!
He's already in the field with my rangers. I want you 2 to work with him to find ways to slow down or stop the oncoming enemy companies. Our scouts have estimated the Mordhaus have fielded about 1,500 men, all of them very well fed.
Alright, let's see if I can do this. You have 300 men here in a castle. It's far more than you need to stop that many soldiers.
If there are Nighthawks that have infiltrated my troops, we will likely lose more than field captains before this is all over. We might lose all of our delicious hams. We have to assume for the moment that the Mordhaus knows something that we don't, like a delicious recipe for coq au vin. If we can stop even half their number, I imagine we can defuse whatever plan it is they have. So, any questions before we begin?
What size are you? Where can we find... Oh. Where can we find Duke Martin? Is he in the castle somewhere?
My asked him to stay relatively close to the castle so my guards could find him in the instance of an emergency, such as a severe shortage of gravy. You will have to search for him yourself, because I simply cannot move. While you're at it, perhaps you could also find what has become of our minstrel, Tamney. I think I might have eaten him and passed him into the privy.
He may have quit the castle. Minstrels are not noted for their staying power through great battles.
It will work against the morale of the men should he remain absent. I want you to find him and use whatever means you have at your disposal to bring him back here. Even if you bring him back in chains and rucksack tied over his head, slathered in delicious barbecue sauce. With the battle coming close to hand, I want nothing to divide the men except for their favorite kind of pizza toppings.
Who's in charge of your guards here? I would be interested in speaking to them.
My guards are hard at work, preparing a delicious roast pig. If you wish to speak to the guards, I can arrange for you to walk guard duty, senor. Otherwise, I will not have their schedules disrupted. They have to be fed at least 12 times a day. Shall I have Lieutenant Aaron put you on the night watch?
Yes. Sounds marvelous. When do I start?
Lieutenant Aaron, I have a new recruit I would like for you to assign to stir the pots of delicious stew.
It was late. Breathing warmth into his cupped hands, James paced the frost-touched flagstones between the postern and the bailey gates, and looked out into the darkness beyond the castle. Nothing was moving in the mists. Like the world within the gates, things seemed orderly in the extreme. Too orderly. Even in Krondor, the prince's control was far from complete, with the upright men running matters in the sewers, and scoundrels of various stripes calling the shots in the poorer quarters. Here it was as if the world outside North Warden simply did not exist in any other context than how Baron Gabbett dictated it to his men.
It's just a land of candy canes.
And I'm done with that, I'm sorry. It would be entirely too easy for an outside force to take advantage of the rigor with which he ruled his men. It's time Jimmy the Hand did a little something off schedule, James muttered, scaling the bailey wall with little trouble, settling himself in a patch of shadow. He focused his eyes on the courtyard below and folded his arms across his chest. Now it was time for the real guard duty.
I would be most interested to know why you felt it necessary to have me awakened in the middle of the night. I was having a delicious sugar plum coated dream.
Would have been preferable if you had come when I called. Your guard shifts are utterly inadequate, Baron. Last night, while I was on guard duty, I decided to vary the schedule a bit and see what happened. When I watched the Bailey Gate when I was to be on the other side of the castle, I noticed a soldier slipping a note to another man who was waiting outside the castle gate. A few minutes later, when I shifted to the opposite side, I'm getting a little bit excited here. Again, I saw another instance of someone attempting to steal a grief maker from the castle armory. I stopped him naturally. There were several other instances.
And the note passed through the Bailey Gate?
Harmless, a love letter from a soldier quartered here named Corby to a girl named Thea. You've become too regimented here. Your schedules are known outside the castle, very likely made known by a spy working within these very walls. I urge you to take greater precautions and reevaluate your staff. It could be the downfall of this castle.
I shall consider it. In the meantime, I ask you to accept something as a token of gratitude. There's a suit of Ulico armor dripping with tartar sauce that I no longer have a need for. It smells terrible. You may have it if you wish. It makes no difference to me. I have fresh tartar sauce whenever I want.
Okay. That's that.
Oh, excellent. I shall be glad to see you and Locklear in action. Coated in olive oil. Patras, you stay with him and help him in any way you can. You are far more familiar with the area and as lucid and giving directions as any of my men, or the rest of my men.
We're off then. We'll come back and report to you later if we find anything important, or if Duke Martin sends us. Okay. Well, that was that. Let's go shopping again. So who's got the armor? Patras. I'm half inclined to give that to him. I think I will. And I'm going to sell this. And I think I'm going to keep Locklear in the elven armor as much as it I was going to say wounds me. It's not that big of a deal. Let's not be over dramatic. I'm going to keep him in that simply because I'm a cheapskate. Well, no. Ha! There. That's more like it. Okay. Since we only need to get one piece of armor now. Yeah. Alright, so let's get moving here. And I'm going to go ahead and save my game. Because, we did see some enemies here, and we also did not have an opportunity to really heal. So I think I'm going to have Patras take a bite out of that, and, I'm going to, buy some more of those, because those are really handy. You can see that it took Locklear a little bit of time to heal. Not expensive at all. They're actually really, really worth it because they're not as good as restoratives by any means, but they can be used outside of battle. I'm gonna buy some of these for you too. So everybody's got some. I think that we're very well provisioned. I feel like we're ready to scout around a little bit and do what the Baron said.